Now, the administration of U.S. President Donald Trump is considering whether or not to allow imports of some African elephant hunting trophies into the United States. Initial reports that the administration might lift an existing ban on these imports sparked widespread outrage. But now it appears that the administration is reconsidering that decision. VOA's Elizabeth Shanif has more.
For now, American sport hunters overseas cannot bring their African elephant trophies back into the United States. The topic made news last week after the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service posted this statement, appearing to lift the current ban on elephant trophy imports from Zimbabwe and Zambia. After widespread backlash, the president and his Interior Secretary took to Twitter, saying they needed more time to review conservation facts before making a policy decision. The practice of trophy hunting sparked global controversy in 2015 after an American doctor killed the renowned Cecil the lion, raising tough questions for hunting advocates and conservationists alike.
There is an argument from many people that hunting can bring revenues to poor people and communities living in Africa. And at the same time, it's assumed then that the enforcement mechanisms are in place to ensure that this is done properly. What we've seen, for example, with the shooting of Cecil, is that the systems don't actually work very well.
Ethical issues of big game hunting are the focus of a recent documentary titled Trophy. It examines how the hunting industry is financing the breeding of endangered species by exploiting a small percentage for the thrill of the kill while conserving the rest, according to filmmaker Shaul Schwartz.
That's kind of the idea of utilizing animals in this if it pays, it stays way. Now, is that the answer? I don't know. I'm here to raise questions, but I think what we should do in this subject is be less quick to judge and scream.
Chris Moore, an anti-poaching activist from Zimbabwe, says big game hunting can offer local African communities meat and money.
Half of that trophy fee goes back in to building a clinic or school or whatever the community decides. They have committees and a trust which organizes where that goes.
But animal rights groups are not convinced that the costs outweigh the benefits.
Ironically, the most revenue that these areas would earn is if the animals were alive. They earn drastically more money from tourism, particularly ecotourism, from people who want to see these animals alive and in the wild.
Trump administration officials say a decision on elephant trophy hunting policy will be issued in the coming weeks. Elizabeth Cherneff, VOA News, Washington.